Welcome to episode number 8 or 9 or something like that of this weekly tasting. To keep this nice and short this week, because I'm in a rush, this is filmed at 2:30 on Monday when I would usually do this early doors in the morning. I'm just going to rattle through this. This video is only really relevant for those people who wish to purchase from us at BlendingRoom during the week commencing, and is the week commencing the 11th of November. So on the table today we have La Salama, the decaf, we have the Pantano from our core range, Los Naranjos, which was the new release this Saturday just gone, La Bolsa from our core range, Piedra Azul, La Pastora, which I have forgotten to put on the cupping table the prior 2 weeks, which is rather annoying, and then a secret roast. It's not a secret roast, it's the first iteration of the Can I roast for a Sage bean to cup espresso machine. Not Sage, any bean to cup espresso machine. I should try to omit the Sage bit. So what I'm going to do is cup through the coffees, give you a little description about how I feel they are tasting today inside of this week, so that you've got an idea about what you might purchase should you wish to make a purchase during this week. And also I'll put forward some suggestions on how you could brew the coffee at home. So without further ado, La Salama, the decaffeinated coffee, which this week is all orange. Orange and a little bit of creamy nuts, like a hazelnut. There's the classic milk chocolate finish. This is a really, really well-balanced coffee, would suit pretty much every level of brewing or every method of brewing. Maybe on espresso this week, this particular batch would give you a little heightened level of orange, but it is wonderful, so have a go. Next is the Pantano. And this does exactly as I expect. Orange, hazelnut, roasted hazelnut this week, and then chocolate on the finish. Again, this is a versatile brew. I've been buying this coffee for 13 plus years, and I buy it because everybody can find something delicious in it, and you can brew it in every method of brew apparatus, from espresso all the way through to cold brew if you wish. So next in line is the Los Naranjos. Now, this is just autumn in a cup. It's all toffee apple. There is chocolate on the finish. There's some dried fruit in there as well. There's a little tickle of an orange-like acidity. I had this as a batch brew with my family over the weekend, and it was just an absolute delight. Everybody enjoyed the coffee. So if you want a versatile brewer, so something that would work within espresso and through to a filter coffee, give this a whirl. You will not be disappointed with this coffee. Next in line is the La Bolsa. So again, this is from our core range. And it just has such a wonderful fruit expression. Black cherry, red cherry, all of the stone fruits, a lovely effervescent acidity as well. There's some chocolate on the finish. This I would always first brew by filtration. That's where you're going to get all the benefit of the coffee. So that is a Hario dripper, that's a bulk brewer, that's a clever dripper to some degree, AeroPress. It's those brew methods that I would be using this coffee within. Next in line is the subscription coffee from a couple of weeks back, the Piedra Azul. It was a couple of weeks back, yes, it absolutely was. And this is another coffee brought to us by the same export partner group of La Bolsa. So from Guatemala, it is a coffee that expresses, again, more fruits, but these fruits are like citrus fruits, so candied orange. There's some chocolate in there, there's a lovely sweetness. This I would brew as filter coffee first and foremost. I think if you were to use this as espresso, you would maybe get a little bit too much acidity, a touch out of control. So go filter coffee with the Piedra Azul. Now, the La Pastora, the coffee that I have forgotten to taste on these videos for the past 3 weeks running. Let's dive in. Raspberry, and then creaminess. It is a honey process. I'll talk about that at some point. So you get fruit and texture. It is sweet. It is gonna be a coffee that If you want to have this as espresso-based brewing, it would work. You will also get lots and lots of those fruit characters that come out if you were to choose to brew this under dilution, so such as cafetiere or filter. I would lean heavily into filter-based coffee because I love all the nuance that brew method gives. So anyway, that is the coffees that are available this week. To recap, La Salama Pantano from Brazil, Los Naranjos from El Salvador, La Bolsa from Guatemala, Piedra Azul from Guatemala, and the La Pastora from Costa Rica. Those are the single origin offings. Now, this last coffee, this is the first iteration of, or the first roast profile design of the Can James roast coffee for a bean to cup espresso machine. So let's have a taste. I've not tasted this yet. Well, I have tasted this, but I'm gonna pretend that I've not tasted this before on the video format. Okay, so this is Pantano roasted to a darker coloration. It was somewhere like Agtron 72. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to reference back on the video. So a darker color than the 85 to 89 that I do with the Pantano for every other method of roasting and brewing. So what do I get? Much more sweetness, a huge amount of body. The chocolates are now not milk chocolates and they're actually a dark chocolate. But surprisingly clean and a very, very prevalent sweetness. So I'm looking forward to putting this through the espresso machine and seeing exactly how this comes out. I've got high hopes for this. It is also now 2 weeks off roast as well. So right in the socket of, should I start brewing this for espresso at home? And this coffee is definitely beginning to open up properly. So there were good aromatics, so that is when I take the dry fragrance assessment. There was also good wet aroma as well. So yeah, high hopes about this coffee. Anyway, that was the coffees for BlendingRoom's portfolio this week. It's 7 minutes, so nice and short. I hope this has proved useful. All of these are available to purchase online through the roastery door between 9 and 5 Monday to Friday. And all of these will still be available at Beverley Market this coming Saturday. I hope this has been helpful. See you again.